chooses, if time allows.
Double points!
I see space capitalism is thing after all. Fortunately, weapon does not require aiming. Bullets go everywhere.
Insta-kill!
Their blood will fly everywhere. Let us see how you like Pokey Pokey!
Honestly, if you could see just what was going on outside your realm of perception, it would blow your minds. That's the main reason I kept it back. If I were to give you an analogy, I'd describe it like this. When a duck swims on the water, you only see it glide, apparently effortlessly across the its legs are moving like he's pedaling a fucking bicycle up a mountain. Well, that's me right now. I am that duck.
You barely even laugh at your own jokes.
Russian snipers are best in all of Russia.
It's good stuff. You do real.
Obviously, things haven't gone exactly to plan. I blame myself, really. But honestly, I had no idea about this Shadow Man.
Destroy their bodies! Destroy their souls!
You really can't have much quality of life!
Look around you. See what your plan has wrought. I knew you were nothing but an agent of chaos.
Dr. Monty is on our side. That I am sure of. He's got to be around here somewhere. I fear we may need Dr. Monty's assistance if we are to defeat such a nightmarish monstrosity.
Pray it is not.
Fail! Weapon in hand. Allies at my side. I am ready. Fail!
My body is weak. My spirit is stronger. Traveled far, Richtofen. What do you know of our true destination?
We have to focus on restoring order to this universe, Takeo. Which means doing the kind of things we usually do.
Carpenter! Carpenter! Carpenter!
I would do it for free, but I like the money too much.
So readily.
Your demise is imminent. Fire fail.
Slings bullets. That belongs in my fun book, right alongside that bit about Mary. filled with something nasty. Just what I needed. We still not talking about this, Richtofen? Got it. Won't say a word.
Desperate for life, desperate for measures.
About time you brought out the big guns, don't you think?
Surrender.
Now, my parasite consume you.
Then a brave and loud explosions we shall make, begrudgingly.
We will bring thunder, and they will be silenced. Forces of gravity work in our favor once more. This weapon will serve our needs. Slaughter, survival, maybe even salvation.
Okay, fellas. If you've met Annabelle, or even if you haven't, it should be abundantly clear that things are seriously out of whack. Business as usual, I suppose. Anyway, I'm having a bit of a heated debate with the old Shadow Man and his Apothicon pals. And it's making it really hard to keep this reality stable. I mean, honestly, look at it. It's practically held together with tape and bits of string.
Touch me, and you will provoke a response.
Double points!
Where are my surgical tools?
Leave them in some other dimension.
Despite what you may have heard, Dr. Monty, I am capable of handling greater firepower. Behold, I am wielding a rifle and will do bad things!
Unanswered, Richtofen. What of the children? The Monte Doctor seemed to imply that they are us?
They are what we could be, had we lived in a world unsullied by the evils that have punctuated each and every moment of our existence. I once dreamt of such explosions. Perhaps soon I will see my very last. Oh, this was nothing to do with me. I can promise you that.
Your screams will be silent.
I can't let you leave now, can I? Just realized. What if the box runs out of weapons?
Okay. I think I've found a way to talk to you. Given all the shit hitting the fan, there's not much I can do other than give you a bit of encouragement. How about I give you some facts? Little ones. Quick ones. Fun ones. It'll be good for morale. In retrospect, it probably wasn't the best idea to leave the most powerful artifact in this or any other dimension just lying on the fucking table. But in all fairness, Maxis was a bit of a wild card. I mean, you remember he was actually just a little drone the last time you saw him. Anyway, he's in the summoning key now. Buggered if I know how we're gonna get him out.
Your suffering will become legend.
Continued existence was unrealistic, if we're being honest. Myself on the back right now.
Well played.
I had many dreams whilst in these trenches. I say dreams, but really they were more like visions. Starting with the one where Maxis begged me to remove his brain.
Something else I should probably clarify. This is it. The Ether.
Insta-kill!
Otherwise known as Agartha. Or is it Agartha? Well, whatever way you slice it, or spell it, it's the reality beyond. Beyond the world you know. Beyond your perception. Just so we're clear, I'm absolutely not talking about death. That's a whole other can of worms. Speaking of which, you know how people say when you cut a worm in half, both parts keep on living? Well, they do. Kind of, for a bit. But then one of them dies. Not sure if it's the arse or the head. But that's the problem with worms. They're a bit short on distinguishing features. What was the point I was making? Right, here we go. It's a bit like, the news, this. I mean reading it on television. Sorry, I'm rambling. You can see what the Shadow Man's doing back here. Okay? Apparently, Richthofen has a problem with nuts. Make of that what you will.
And the fight goes on. Leave me alone was not clear. Ah, nostalgia. It really isn't what it used to be.
In the beginning, and believe me, there was a beginning, everything was in its proper place. Time was linear, just as it should be. But a little thing called Element 115 changed all that. Especially when, what was it again? Yes, when Group 935 came along. Once they started messing around with it, they buggered everything up. 115 shouldn't even exist in your dimension. But, nonetheless, here we are. Bloody teleporters.
I'd really prefer not to linger around here, unless it's absolutely necessary.
Double points!
The theater. I readily admit that I myself have a certain flair for the theatrical. Even the damned glimpse hope from time to time.
Let the Margwa begin.
I'm not used to simultaneous three-headed divorcities. Where is my nurse? Soon this will all come to an end. But for you, it'll be much sooner. understand the message behind this madness? I never did. I know I am doomed, Dr. Monty, but this is just... come on! Well, I think I should release you. Let him... Many have tried, none have succeeded, except me. This is your only release. Embrace it!
Been watching. I have seen each and every one of your misdeeds. I know who you are. But questions remain. Why do you do the things you do? What is it that you hope to achieve? Do you not see the futility of your tiny, insignificant existence? You are fragments of a bigger universe.
Let's get this over with, shall we? Not true. I still want you to stop. We will prevail, despite your greater numbers. Insta-kill! Worry not. Procedure will be quick. Violent. We all pay for our insolence. Kaboom! I think I smell death. Yeah, that's it. Know who I am. Why else would you take such effort? Don't go into the light. Not yet. Not yet? Max ammo. I remember the days when you actually wished for my death. We've come a long way.
Fire sale!
I feel tingling, just a little.
Insta-kill!
Let's just try not to think about all the terrible things that went on here. Yeah? It's not pleasant.
Your sins serve only as an invitation. An invitation to an evil beyond your imagination. I will lead the way. I will show you the path. Only through me, the Shadow Man, will you find your redemption.
Carpenter!
You know, I sometimes feel guilty about Sammy. But then I remember, it wasn't really me.
You do realize that he's manipulated you. That's what he does. Dr. Monty is just one of the many names he's been known by. A great dragon. The beast. Is this ringing? Beelzebub, Lucifer, Satan, the devil. Get in there.
Double points!
I do not do this for wealth, especially as I may not live long enough to spend it. Friend packs quite the sloppy punch, huh? One day they will tell stories of my bravery. Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. Kill a henchman, it took more. If it follows, then put a bullet in its head! Yeah! Filthy! Positively filthy! I see you've learned nothing. That's okay. I'm stubborn too. This is not my destiny. Not yet. That didn't hurt. I'm almost completely numb. Physically. I suppose the one plus is that you're free from the apothecon? Curses come in many forms. I keep mine hidden. I learned long ago that sometimes only the cursed survive. You know, Monty's come as a bit of a surprise. He's not at all like I pictured him.
He's not even a real doctor. I would know. I know what you did, Richtofen. I know you found the Chronorium. You have suffered long enough. Why don't you embrace the cool dreams of the apocalypse? All your pain, all your suffering could be at an end. That is what you want, isn't it? Allow yourself to embrace chaos. You cannot withstand the Apothecon fury. Maybe my parasite can enlighten you?
Wait, have you actually been trying to hurt me all these years? I take it you're interested in one of my discount lobotomies. The time for warnings is over, mein Hellstorm. On my uniform? I'm very upset.
So, as if things weren't bad enough, I'm struggling to maintain my presence. Bloody Shadow Man. At least he's in the same boat. How are things going besides all that? Making any progress? Bollocks. I'm phasing out again.
Your advantage is your numbers. It won't be enough. I am no fan of the biting, or the poking, or the clawing. I will miss the little fellow, but he died doing what he loved. Murdering. Filthy!
Now here's the thing. I knew a bloke, and I'm talking way back. He was the sweetest, most charming individual you could ever wish to meet. It was funny, too. We used to have such a good old laugh. Honestly, my sides hurt thinking about it. was my friend. He was my best friend. And then the Apothicons got hold of him. Since then, he's pretty much acted as their agent, zipping around the galaxy. Wait, I keep changing it, don't I? Which do you prefer? Universe? Multiverse? Omni-fucking-verse? Oh, doesn't really fucking matter, does it? Yeah, let's get on with it. Short version is, he's no longer sweet, charming, or funny. He's what brought them here when he escaped the key.
You'll never understand, will you? Even though it never ends well for you. For this plan to succeed, I need all of you. Now more than ever.
At the orphanage, Edward told everyone his dad was a famous scientist. They scrawled, "Teddy is a liar," on the schoolyard wall. The Keepers, an ancient order who'd been granted the wisdom to see beyond the limitations of their own race. Even while the rest of mankind scrabbled around in the dirt, drinking their own piss, the Keepers took the mantle of benevolent watchers, like the seers and sages of the old world. They could foresee how the actions of the Apothicons would lead to the destruction of itself. The Keepers have always been here, much like your good selves. They too were scattered and fragmented across the multiverse. They may have acted erratically, but note this. Their actions were only ever concerned with the preservation of life itself. Remember what I said before about energy. Edward doesn't like spicy food. His brain gets distracted. Bad things happen.
I have come too far to turn back now. This may sting a little, or a lot. No ammo. That's never warnings is over, my hellspawn. So many of you, and you look so hungry. There's really not enough of me to go around. Do not fear me, fear death! So many of you, and you look so hungry. There's really not enough of you to go around. My Hippocratic oath! No, wait, I told the others. They're dead now! I'll do anything to avoid actually purchasing your ammo. Anything.
Panzersoldat will fight to the death.
Insta-kill!
I hope these don't imply a sadistic side, Dr. Monty. Them in my teeth? It's not pleasant. Dissections are my specialty. Allow me to demonstrate!
Richthofen's favorite song is My Way. He wonders when he will get to sing it.
I really wanted something more. I always have. Will I ever get it? Fortunately, this is not heavy. I barely have the strength to lift a finger. Sometimes I tire of the slaughter. Sometimes I relish it. Today, I'm kind of on the fence. Now. I miss you, Daddy! While I appreciate this mildly amusing diversion, I really require more aggressive weaponry. There will be blood and guts. Probably some bone fragments too. What was this for? For something. It's on the tip of my tongue. noticed.
Honestly, if you could see just what was going on outside your realm of perception, it would blow your minds. That's the main reason I kept it back. If I were to give you an analogy, I'd describe it like this. When a duck swims on the water, you only see it glide, apparently effortlessly across the field. But underneath, as in beneath the surface, it's a whole different story. Its legs are moving like he's pedaling a fucking bicycle up a mountain. Well, that's me right now. I am that duck.
Still refuse to submit? Does not sound fun. When I opened that jar, part of me hoped it would be full of strawberry jam. Didn't hurt. I'm almost completely numb. Physically. I may be taking it too literally, but I see no fire for sale. Firepower, yeah, but no fire.
It's too much information sometimes. Know what I mean? I know you must be struggling to take it all in, but can you imagine how I feel? I've got heartfelt prayers to the angels, dying people's wish lists and letters to fucking Santa coming out of my bleeding ears. And it's hard to keep up, honestly. I hardly ever get any time for myself, or even just time to stand back and appreciate all the good that I've done. And now, I've got the bloody Shadow Man and the Apothecocky Cons throwing an intergalactic spanner in the works.
You will fail! All of you! I take it you're interested in one of my discount lobotomies. Embrace your fate. Begin anew. to take a great many risks. Look how we ended up here. Was that? Leave me alone was not clear.